Hello, good to see you today. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, encourage others to find The Widow's Gift on YouTube. Find my channel. So, let's talk today. God has just been really speaking to me lately, impressing upon me the perspective and context. Perspective and context. And I've been sharing that with those that I come in contact with and have conversation with about it, because it just matters where a person is coming from. What's your perspective? And what's the context of a conversation? Anyway, yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. For example, I always, I think I didn't pay too much attention really, but I noticed when people loved cardinals. I always liked cardinals too. That was Ohio's state bird. But did you know it's like, I don't know, like, I can't remember, 6 or 13. It's a lot. State bird. I thought it was like special to Ohio, but no, others have that too. And then I remembered when Bob died, a good friend of mine sent me a little cardinal necklace. Then I learned more about the meaning behind the symbol of a cardinal. And so I guess people have said that when a cardinal is present, it's sent from above. You know, of course, that's not Bob in a cardinal, but it signifies that it's sent from above to bring comfort. And there's a song, I think it's a country song, I don't know who sings it, but it's called Red Bird. And I played that a lot in the beginning. And another widow friend and I would share sometimes when we'd see a cardinal come to our back porch or something. And this one time, though, I was particularly sad. Sophie and I were both very sad because it was last year. Olivia had come home, and then she headed back to college. And so if you are a mom and you've already endured that season of life, then you can understand that's really hard. And so both Sophie and I were just so sad to have her go again, and we missed her so very much. And we were both just really crying. I mean, just having a cry session. It needed to come out. And I want you to know, there was a cardinal that flew on our back patio and looked at us. So, you know, birds usually flit in and doop, then they're off. This cardinal flew in, set its gaze through the window, the patio window, to us. Are you ready for this? 2 hours. For 2 hours, Sophie and I cried. And for 2 hours, that cardinal looked at us. Do you think that brought me comfort? Yes, it did. I was amazed. I was amazed. And you guys, it totally speaks again, and I think we've talked about this passage before, but it bears mentioning again. Let's see, Matthew 10, chapter 15, and we'll start at 28. Do not fear those who kill the body, but are powerless to kill the soul. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in Gehenna. Aren't sparrows sold for next to nothing? 2 for an Assyrian? Yet none of them will fall to the ground without your Father's consent. As for you, every hair on your head has been counted. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. So the gist of that passage is like, God cares for even the birds. God cares for the birds. He takes care of them. And you can rest assured that if he cares that much for the birds, he cares so much more that much for when we are heartbroken. And so we know all throughout Scripture that God used animals in his story, right? And they're all throughout. I mean, in Jonah, he used a worm and a big fish. There's been donkeys and camels and all kinds of animals. So God uses animals to speak to us through Scripture, and I do believe that that was a God-sent cardinal on that particular day in 2023, when Sophie and I were so heartbroken, already missing Bob, and then our Olivia was states away. God sent that bird to comfort us. And guess what? It did. It really did. So I don't know if you know that song, I could use a red bird right now. Gosh, I'll have to think of the name of it. But if you know it, you should play it when you're missing your person. I believe that's true of any grief. The friend that had sent me the necklace, she had lost her mom. And so she reached out with that sweet gift that hangs in my car now. So I see it all the time, and I think of her, and it's amazing. And yeah, I mean, all the birds, if you think about it, all animals really are created so uniquely, so special. They all have healing. They heal. They can help heal. Blah, blah, blah. I'll get that out. So yeah, that's my gift for you today, you guys. Rest on that Scripture. God does care for the sparrow, and you can rest assured he cares for you. So that's my gift for you today. Be blessed.